Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here down in Curaçao, and we're at the ASTA Caribbean Showcase. And it's been a marvelous event so far, and we're here to talk to Marianne de Bruijn, which I'll use who is the counterpart director of the Curaçao Tourism Board, about this wonderful island. I've been lucky enough to come here once before, but we're getting a lot bigger look at it this time here with ASTA. You're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Maria, I think we call you Mo, right?
Yeah, you can call me Mo. My name is a little bit difficult to pronounce, so I'm really well known in the American market as Mo, so you can call me Mo.
Well, let's talk right away. First of all, we're here with the ASTA Caribbean Showcase. What do you hope the impact of this event will be on tourism to this island?
The most impactful thing I want to have is actually to show the travel advisors Curaçao. You know, it's a showcase for our destination, showcase for what do we have to offer. We're like a new kid on the block when it comes to tourism. We've been growing for the past years, and yeah, we have a lot of show. We have a lot to people to see, and what makes us unique and different in the Caribbean.
Now, we heard a little bit from one of your officials about the current tourism numbers. How was tourism last year, and what is it looking like this year in terms of numbers overall? And specifically, we're also interested in numbers from the U.S.
Yes, well, let's start from numbers of the U.S. We have surpassed, we are very small when it comes to the U.S. market still. We have surpassed more than 100,000 U.S. visitors last year, which was, a novum for us. The U.S. market has been growing steadily over the past years. Our overall numbers, more than 580,000 tourists coming to Curaçao. This year we have set a target of 670,000. However, by the looks of the trends that we're going right now, we're going to be surpassing the 700,000 mark. Like I said, we are relatively small still in the Caribbean, but we're growing very, very naturally. All the promotion has been done within all the markets. We are seeing now the fruit of that. So we're very, very happy to see the tourism number grow from what it was, and being a Caribbean island and what it's going to. So for us, we are very, as a team, we're very happy to see this and happy to have also travel advisors, the whole industry having the back to promote Curaçao within the markets.
No, and actually it's been a wonderful event so far. We still got a couple more days to go here. Now, what has been the impacts of having a brand like Sandals here? Now it's the second year. We're into almost third year now. I think has that helped to have Sandals here on Curaçao?
Yes, most definitely. We call it the Sandals effect when Sandals opened their doors here on island. Very happy for that. It's very positive to have more American rooms. It's a great balance. So we are an island, like I just mentioned. Most of our tourists come from the Netherlands.
Right.
So that's our major market. I'm kind of saying the biggest market in the Caribbean for the Dutch coming to Curaçao. It's something remarkable. We having a better and a bigger balance right now with American rooms. So having bigger brands, U.S. brands come into Curaçao, and Sandals, when they came to Curaçao, immediately we saw a boost when it came to visitors, but also shaking up the airlift industry, getting more seats into Curaçao. So we're very honored and happy to have Sandals here in Curaçao, because it helped the destination, but also, when from the economic part, giving people jobs, having locals working here in this beautiful resort. So, the Sandals effect is amazing.
And of course, you mentioned airlift, and it looks like you're getting more airlift every year. It was just announced at the session we were there. You're getting a new service I was surprised, from Azul, from Fort Lauderdale coming up, and you have a lot of other more direct services. I came direct from JFK, New York on JetBlue, but you got a lot more service, and that's really key to getting more numbers, right?
Yes, definitely. And we are very happy and humbled to have all these airlines coming into Curaçao. It's a hard work. It's a hard promotional way that we move along to promote Curaçao as a tourism destination in the States, but also having those airlines believe in Curaçao together with the hotel partners. So yes, we're adding more flights. We're getting more flights out of the US. The Azul one is one, it's a beautiful one because we are having the Azul flight already non-stop from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, and they're adding the stretch to Fort Lauderdale. So, it's a new opportunity, having a code share also with JetBlue, so more options to come into Curaçao. So very happy to see on the airlift development.
Well, that's great, and they have more people coming. We have sandals here. What are some of the other big resorts here? And we heard about some in the session today that are coming here. So what are some of the other brands you have on the island?
The most newest brand we have on the island that just opened their doors is the Courtyard Marriott. It's also in the Outra Banda side, downtown. It's not your typical courtyard. It's like a courtyard resort having a nice...
I gotta go down and see it. I've never seen a courtyard resort.
Well, yeah, it's you have to see it. It has a different vibe to it. Not, we all know what courtyard stands for as a property, but here you will feel it a little bit different. Like with Sogn, you have to feel it for yourself. So that's part of that courtyard opening. We have Piermont Collection. That's also Marriott property with 350 rooms in construction right now. Also on the Punda side near downtown, so that's going to be also beautiful property. And then more on the west side of the island, we have a Tui Blue resort that is in construction right now to be ending around 2026, also be opening that resort. But also a lot of smaller accommodations are being upgraded. So we have a Lion's Dive, for example, a very Dutch property with a beautiful beachfront. It's expanding their room capacity. We just had Sandals also increasing room capacity. So throughout the island, we have a lot of developments, new hotels, new boutique hotels coming online as well. So we have a nice mix of European flair rooms, American rooms, but also the small boutique hotels and alternative accommodations when it comes to villas and Airbnbs and all stuff like that. So, having a very diversified offering to visitors.
And that's great. I think we heard from our friend from Hyatt that a Hyatt All-Inclusive is coming here as well, too. So that's going to be interesting.
Yes, definitely. Hyatt All-Inclusives are here, having their properties, the newest properties, Il Mare, opening. I just had a site inspection last week, and I must say it's gorgeous. Wow. It is something new, something refreshing again to the island. So we're all happy with that. So, yeah.
So you're getting the airlift, you're getting the resorts, you have them now. What are kind of the main attractions that you want to highlight for Curaçao? What do people do here when they're here?
Besides the sun, sea, and sand, because that's also when people go to Caribbean. We, like my colleague said, we have more than 35 unique beaches, and it's like cove. We don't have a long stretch of beach. So even if you want to visit one beach a day, 7-day trip won't cut it. Right. So all the beaches are unique. So from that part, but a stroll downtown.
Well, I was going to say that. I mean, I didn't get a chance when I was here last to really stroll downtown. I actually came over here to this resort, which was wonderful, but I didn't. One of the things I want to do before I leave is go down to Williamstad and see this. It looks like a Dutch town in the Caribbean. We've all seen the photos, but I've never actually been there. I've seen it from the bridge. But
yeah, that's something unique to experience. The people that went to Amsterdam, we call ourselves the colorful Amsterdam in the Caribbean. So between looking at the architecture and all of that, but having that stroll downtown from the Punda side where our UNESCO World Heritage Site is, but also to the Outra Banda side where new developments with the murals, with the people. Having that stroll downtown is something very unique, very something to explore and something to indulge yourself in. Something's part of history. Having that unique immersive experience in our downtown. So that is something I definitely must do.
And I wanted to cross that floating bridge, although I heard that you got to be careful of, because the floating bridge can move aside for boats, so I don't want to get caught on one side or the other. But that sounds amazing. The food, the marketplace, and amazing. So that's going to be one of my goals while I'm here, is to see that. Beaches I want to see, but maybe next time I'll see more of that. Now let's talk about how does Curaçao differ? There's a lot of destinations in the Caribbean. What is your special sauce, if you will, the one unique thing? I know you've just launched a pretty much recent a new campaign, and I forget what's the campaign theme is what?
Feel it for yourself.
Feel it for yourself. Okay.
Yes.
So how do you feel it for yourself here? What do you want to get people to feel when you are here in Curaçao?
I just mentioned a little bit right now. It is, what sets us apart in the Caribbean as a Caribbean island is that European flair. You won't find here the traditional Caribbean island. And most important, our people. We have more than 50 different nationalities living and working here in Curaçao, and that shaped us in a very unique way.
4 languages, if I recall.
I was getting to that. So we speak 4 languages. Wow. We speak the Papiamento language is our native language. Dutch you get at school, English and Spanish, and some people speak even 5 languages. So that whole mix of European flair, people on the island that are very welcoming, that can communicate in any language, English, Spanish, Dutch, that makes us unique, and that makes Curaçao a lot different from other Caribbean islands, having that, that warm cultural background, people, besides the regular beaches and all those nice things. So, that sets us apart on the Caribbean scene when it comes to visitors and travelers, and that's also we want to keep, and that we want to promote. So yes, that makes us that kind of.
So a little bit of Europe in the Caribbean. I've seen that shot downtown Willemstad with the buildings and everything so many times. So that's what I was kind of drawn by that. I mean, I go to a lot of Caribbean islands as well, but always try to find out what's different and what is unique. Now, we're here with over 200 travel advisors, I believe. Where can other travel advisors go to find out more about Curaçao, websites, things like that?
Yeah, Curaçao.com.
That's easy.
That's easy. That's your main gateway to go. So on Curaçao.com, you'll find everything regarding Curaçao. You can also on there follow through on our media side when you need some assets, pictures, videos, anything that you need to sell to help you sell the destination better. So that's a one-stop shop. But also our colleagues in the U.S. We have experts, we have colleagues that are, local experts that can guide travel advisors in finding their way on what do they need to sell Curaçao better. So, reach out to us. Our colleagues are standing by. Our website is fully packed with information. So, we are here to help the travel advisor, sell Curaçao at its best as possible.
Well, I'm sure the travel advisors here are having a great time. They're going to see more of Curaçao tomorrow. I hope to see more of it tomorrow, and also I have a little time on Tuesday before I leave. But I'm getting the idea I got to come back because I just haven't seen enough, and there's a lot more to see in this island. Mo, I want to thank you for taking the time. I know it's a busy conference here. We have a lot going on, but definitely I'm going to be back. I know that, and this is just yet another taste for me about what makes Curaçao different in the Caribbean.
Now, thank you very much. We appreciate having you here on island. We appreciate having ASTA here on island, and it's a showcase for us. We're here to have you have a good time, to see our destination, and then go back and come back when it's more times on the island. So thank you very much having you here, having me here for this interview. So Curaçao is welcoming and doors open for everybody.
Fantastic. I'm James Shillinglaw here at the ASTA Caribbean Showcase here in Sandals, Royal Curaçao, and this is Insider Travel Report.